Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on another SEC team, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13.
The 13
will start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And now the running back's got it again. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
And here's the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important second down play coming up. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Because that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. On the run here, lets it go. Oh, that one's picked off. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Rebels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Penalty sets him back, makes it first and long. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff in a single back formation. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Now, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Here's that defense shifting again. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, this guy did everything that he could to try to get to that first down marker. It looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. It's a quarterback keeper. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a... Get the ball back.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. There's the handoff.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So going to cash in here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ole Miss 7, USC 0.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. To the air. It's Harper. Locates the tight end. It's complete. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a 1st down in the red area? Beautiful play.
And the Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And they bring him down right at the 20.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here comes the shovel pass. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Running play called on 3rd and short. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the 1st down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this 1st half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do. Get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Oh, he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a 1st down on the ground. They've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. We're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
Single back takes the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the 1st down yardage.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Receiver makes the grab. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down.
But when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got his man in the open field. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's a toss play to the right. And tackled after a small pickup there.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. The back's got it. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Getting a little creative, trying the handoff to the wide receiver. It's hard running there through a tackle. Brought down to the 22 to first down, very near the red zone now.
Chris, I'm just thinking back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator this week, and these are the kind of plays that he expected. So he's not necessarily surprised to see it, but his defense did look a little bit lost on that play, and it cost him. He got a first down.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
USC.
First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds his defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Trojans. Who says he needs explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And your Ole Miss Rebels will take over first and 10.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They're going to run it here. Running with purpose. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Takes the handoff again. Finds room at the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. this offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 43.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
And the Rebels pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught. Second down now. He hands it off from the gun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on first down. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's a shotgun run call. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the defense brings him down. second down and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. Now it's fourth and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter?
That's the end of the third quarter play. With the score, Ole Miss 17, USC 7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. They've got him at the 48. That's a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Oh, it's a reverse. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. They look to throw it here on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion sets up a third down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Can't find anybody on third down. Throws it away. And now fourth down coming up.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in the national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds his man, has the first down. And he goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's a nice gain here. They get the first down to stop the clock, but late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back, looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Makes a quick catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Trojans trying to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern California. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now.
On the set.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
Now it's second down here. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And the Rebels offense is on the move now.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
The Rebels expect to be able to run this clock out and claim the W. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down play coming up for this offense. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 30 now. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
champion. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk. They looked pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
Now, I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Ole Miss Rebels.